sometimes just chop the throttle if I see something coming towards me, because still getting used to this blinking bike. It can get a little bit wayward, and from all reports the quicker you go the more wayward it comes. So it has on a couple of occasions on a left hand bend put me on the other side of the road because I just couldn't turn any tighter. So if I'm riding along and I see a vehicle in the other side, instead of sticking to my guns and sticking to my line, I might just chop the throttle as I just did back there. Just make it a big wuss again, but I think I'd rather do that than end up as a bonnet ornament. Right, my fuel lights have been flashing, so I'm going to have to get some juice, I think. Juice of the jungle. Oh, isn't it effortless, just overtaking things? It's lovely. Right, get off the road, it's a road. Sort of pavement. You should be walking on the other side. No, you're looking down there, that's the road. Is it that warm? We're back to the sleeveless vesty tops. Not a bad day, I must admit. Well, sunny Newark. And this island, since they built it, has had well over 100 accidents. Don't really know why, but you know, they remarked it and I think it's a bit better. I've decided I don't like the upside down camera, because as you extremely turn round it just catches your shoulder. That's not so good. I was hoping I would clear it because I've got a bloody neck like a giraffe, but obviously not. So that's going to be flipped. Well, this is a bit of road where I got caught for speeding, and the camera was here on that bit of grass. You can see the width of roads and pavements and bloody cycle tracks and all sorts. By the time I'd have got here I'd have been doing 30 or less, so anywho, we're not bothered, are we? We're not bitter and twisted. Oop, at least I got a chance of the course and I didn't have to get the points. So, and the thing is, everybody, well, I want to rephrase that, 99.9% of drivers at some time in their life speed or will have sped. And I know I'm rattling on about this, but so we're all bloody guilty. It's just whether we get caught or not, isn't it? But as a biker, I would like to see better training for car drivers. Rather than trying to fleece the odd motorist, just train them up a bit better. smell ganja. Lovely historic Newark. Some little old buildings in. I can't see the little. That's a little old building, but there's some really old buildings in this town. Some which I think date to the 1400s. But as you can't go into the main square anymore in a vehicle, I'm not going to bother walking. Can't be arsed. You can hardly park in this place now. Actually, a few years ago, when I used to live here, it didn't have traffic wardens or whatever they're called now, and people could park more or less where they liked, and nobody was a problem, or there was no congestion or anything, and everybody drove into town, parked, you know, in town, and did the shopping, and everything was really tickety-boo. And then the council got greedy and slapped parking restrictions all over the place, and now, I don't know, the town's not was what it was, and it's certainly not growing. I know you can blame that on the recession or the parking, but obviously lots of shops have closed everywhere. But you know, I got a bloody parking ticket because I was like 10 minutes late on a Sunday afternoon. I should have been back at 4 o'clock and it was 4:10. That's a few years ago, but how bloody crap's that? I'm doing a bit of filtering. I'm going in front of you, my darling. Sorry. Because I can. Oh, and the lights are changing, you won't be able to see that, will you? And you're still going through, aren't you? I'm quite on film, you know. I bet all the civilians are going across, I see. Go on, civilian. Go on, it's green. Oh, I know you can't speak English, but it's a green. No, you're walking on red then, are you then, you dozy dipstick? You're tempted, aren't you, to go on red? You probably won't be able to pick that up, but there's a foreign lady, and the light went to green for her to cross, and she didn't, and then when it turned to red she was going to go, and that's not good, is it really? You don't want to get yourself killed.